Okay, well, here it is. It's Thursday, January 7th, and welcome to our little Zoom call. So, for some folks that are new, basically the way we kind of, how we've been doing this, we've got some other really talented people. So, it's not, on the call that share and know a lot about Healy. And I just have just been holding this space every Thursday so that people can kind of come together, ask their questions, share and learn because I've learned a lot from some of the other people on the call here. So it's a group participatory call. Okay, great. I started it. I bought a Zoom license, and so we have a group here. But I kind of want to let it know that everybody can bubble up and share and do whatever they want. I mean, try and help support our group here. So I'll start tonight with I put out on my. Did everybody get my email that I put out either directly from me or was it forwarded to you by somebody else? So you got today's Zoom email. Did
What was it
anybody
about,
not get it?
John?
It was just the Zoom email notifying about the call tonight. So
Oh,
it's
I
the
didn't
Zoom
get that.
link. You didn't get that, and you don't get it from somebody else, Rebecca? Okay.
I don't think I do. I got this from Kara, so I just go to Kara's message and sign in from there.
Okay. Does she forward my email to you?
No,
So this is just
I,
an old.
I don't
you-
think I've ever gotten an email from you.
No,
Oh, I
okay,
know I
that's
haven't.
okay. Yeah, okay, that's okay. So Kara would forward the email to you, but did she forward you today's email or are you just using an old one?
I'm going to be honest with you. I've been working since 8:30 this morning. I haven't been in my email very much.
Fair
I got
enough.
off work at 8:05.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I am just checking because I put out a thing where I'm sharing a program with everybody. And so some folks may not know about it, but on your Healy, I'm going to show you something on your Healy where you can get, they call them therapist programs, and not just from me, but from others. But I wanted to show you this because I created a program for everybody in our group. And, for those of your friends that have come in on there, where I created a program on the solfeggio frequencies. So I'm going to log in and we'll talk about the solfeggio frequencies in a bit. But I want to open up my Healy just to show you something here. Where did my Healy thing go? Oh, there it is. So is everybody here aware or not aware if, of that you can get programs from a time waiver therapist?
I can get programs for what?
A time waiver therapist, a program loaded to your Healy. We did that for you, Rebecca,
You
when
did that. That's the
that,
program you did for me.
correct. Yep,
Right.
yep. So what what you can do here is I'll show this to you. I'm going to share my screen.
By the way, I did not get your email.
Okay, I got it. We'll work through that. I'll get you added to the list. Okay, so what do I have to do? I have to go here to my iPad. Oops. Give me just a second. Screen mirroring. Where is screen mirroring? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. So I've got Healy up on my I've got Healy up on my iPad, and I'm now sharing my screen. And so I just want to show you guys something. So depending on what kind of program you bought with Healy, if you guys can all see this, it'll look like this on the Pink Dot. So I've opened up the Pink Dot application, and here we go. We've got, you can navigate across your Pink Dot a variety of ways. These little arrows over here, if I touch this under the Gold program, I come in here and I see these are all the programs that are under the banner Gold Cycle. All right. And then up here, you see 3 bars. I can go back to looking at the window this way, or I can go down here at the bottom and I can scroll through. This is 1 at a time, 2 at a time, all the way to the end. So 1 at a time looks like this. I can scroll through the programs, and now you can see I can go back, one at a time or two at a time. I can touch this and go all the way to the end. And now I get to the expert programs, which I'm going to talk to you guys about. So under Healy, we come over here, and down here, you'll see down here, expert programs and expert TAN. So I made an offer where I said I created a program to give to everybody for free, okay? Normally those are charged and paid for either through me or through somebody else, but I can create a custom program. And in this case, I created a generalized program. But what you're gonna do, I'm gonna give you my email. You're gonna send me an email and you're gonna give me a picture of your TAN. So here's called the Expert TAN. You're gonna open up your pink dot. You're gonna go to Expert TAN. You're gonna click it. And then it's gonna say this, enable. Okay, you see where it says this enable? So when I touch this enable, it says with the following TAN, your time waiver expert, I don't consider myself an expert, but thank you very much, can send you programs for your Healy. Okay, do you want to authorize access to the Heal Advisor cloud of your Healy? So if you want to do that, what you're going to do is you're going to take like a picture of this. You can take a selfie picture on your phone or just write down this number and email it to me. Because with this number, what I can then do is I can go into my time waiver. I can then upload this free program that I'm going to share with you. And then I'll go like this. So when you get done at this stage, you capture this number and then you click OK. Okay, and then it now says access to your Heal Advisor cloud of your Healy is now temporarily unlocked. What that does is it grants me access to go into your cloud and upload a program. Okay, that's all you have to do, and then I upload the program. Then what's going to happen is when you come back to your Healy and you turn pink dot on, this should happen. It should say you've got updates. Okay, a little screen should pop up here in the middle that says you've got updates. If perchance it doesn't, right, you're then going to go into settings right here, and you'll go to settings, and then right here it says check for updates. If there's been an update to your cloud, which there will be after I get your TAN, you're going to go through here and you'll go check for updates. So I've selected it, and now it's going through to look for an update. So it's going for an update. Now for me, it's probably, oh, there it is. So I've got an update, right? So this is what it's going to look like. It's going to say something like this, you've got an update, all right? So I didn't send myself a program, so Healy must have sent something out, all right? So I click OK on this. It'd be kind of fun to see. Maybe Healy did send something out and I missed it. So now what it's doing on my thing, it'll then say this, the update of the program configuration and text has been successfully completed. Boom. So I'm just gonna take a scan here real quick. See if I notice anything jumps out at me. Nothing jumps out at me right away. So anyways, what you will do then is then you'll come back into this area here where it says expert programs, and you'll touch this, and over here you can see I'm full up. I've got a lot of expert programs in my Healy. They used to let us name them like this. So unfortunately, you won't have names like this anymore. They're going to be these kind of nomenclature for a name. And right here, it's going to, your solfeggio frequencies is going to come across to you something like this. This first number here, this just means where it is in the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is in the 7th position. All right. If you don't have any expert programs, I'm going to drop it in right here. It's going to say 9. and then it's going to have this date on it, 2/1/12/22. I have a 9 there because that stands for the 9 solfeggio frequencies. Okay? And then when you get it, you'll just touch it like this. It's going to say, oh, okay, hey, maximum duration of this program is 63 minutes. You can hook yourself up to your, with the wristbands. You can hook yourself up with the little adhesive pads, put it up, behind your ears if you want. That's the spot to put it to get the frequencies. And then you just click start. And then it'll, load the program and boom, away it goes. All right. So that's how that goes. And that's how you download. So I'm going to pause right now just because I want to make sure everybody knows how to do it. So you're going to do what? Step 1, I'm going to give you my email. I'll give it to you verbally here over the thing. And then you can also send it to your people, who are all in our groups, because I know they're not here on the call, but you can refer them to the call so they'll know how to do it, right? So it's really easy. I'll get this call uploaded right away. I'll get Paul to upload it. So then it's uploaded on our channel, and then they can see what to do to how to go get their free program that I created for them on solfeggio frequencies. So step 1 is send me your thing. So it's John Myser, JohnMyser @me.com. John Myser, JohnMyser @me.com. Put your name in there, and do me a favor. Just tell me who shared you your Healy, so I can kind of, just for my own funs and giggles, so I know how you got connected to us all here. So that'd be good. And then when you send me that email, you're going to send me a picture of your tan, that number, so I know how to, I can put it in and upload it to you on the cloud, and then you unlock it. So are there any questions on those steps? Okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to switch to what I'm sharing on my screen, and I'm going to bring up my thing. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but solfeggio frequency started out as tones, vibrations, but we're going to get the vibrations, as opposed to hearing it. I actually have it playing in the background right now, very low level on my computer in the background, so I don't even know if it's coming across. If I'm quiet, can you guys hear it? I'll turn it up a bit. I'm gonna look at you guys, see if that comes through or not. I don't know if it is. Can you guys hear that? Okay, I have it lower. I'm gonna turn it down again, but I have it playing in the background for us because I say you don't even need to have it loud. It can be low and still have the benefit.
Can you spell that in the chat box, please?
Yes, in fact, I will, when I share my screen here, you'll see it in just a second. I'll even do better than that. So let me go over here on Zoom, and I'm gonna share my screen, my desktop. Oh, here we go, let's go to this here. I'm gonna share. Okay, can you guys see that?
Yes.
Okay, so thanks. So right now, this is just on YouTube, and here's how you spell solfeggio frequencies, right up here on top. And you can go to YouTube, and you can also play these to listen to it. But I put a link in today's email. Let me go through and bring that up. Do I have it up here? I thought I left it up here. Okay. Do you guys see this now where it says solfeggio frequency guide? Did it shift, or is it still on that other screen? Okay, I'm not getting it. I don't think you guys see the new thing, so it didn't follow with me.
Yeah, I
you
see the
switched.
image.
Yep, it switched.
Oh, it did switch? Okay, thanks,
Yep.
Tammy. So this is in the email that I sent out to you because I wanted you to be able to read what you're getting, okay? So that you got a sense of what you're doing over here. So, because this is kind of cool, I can create lots of different kind of frequencies for different situations. And there's other folks out there in the time waver world that can also do this as well, besides besides me. But in this way here, the solfeggio frequencies are powerful meditation and chakra aligning tools. Each of these frequencies is believed to affect different elements of the spirit and energies. The solfeggio tones only need to be listened to for a few minutes a day for the de-stressing effect to take place. Well, we can also not even have to listen to it. We can vibrate it into ourselves and get this benefit. So below is an explanation of how each tone can be used to help your sound therapy journey, or in this case here, your healing journey. So right here, they just talk about the first 6 frequencies, right? So these hertz are going to be vibrating in your healing. You'll see these numbers coming up on your pink dot program as it's coming in there. And if you print this out, or down here, this actually has all 9, you'll know. See, there's 396 here, down here, 396 is here, and they've got 396 over here, on the left. So you can kind of see what we have. Why did that do that? I don't know.
John, can that be run with a coil?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yep.
Thanks.
Good question. Yep. My what do you call it, is acting up on me. So anyways, this link that was in your email, and if you don't have it, I'll tell you what, I'll drop it in the chat, because I know Rebecca said you didn't get an email. So just so I get you today's thing, I'm going to drop this link in the chat so that you can where is chat here, come on Zoom, where are you? When you're sharing screen, then you got to really kind of pay attention to where things are at. Here you guys are. Okay, let me stop sharing for a moment so I can find the chat. Okay, so I just put that link in there. If you click on that link right now, you don't necessarily have to go there, but it'll open up. If you're on your computer, your iPhone, whatever, it'll bring that up in your browser right now. And then you have it. You don't have to copy or write it down. Just touch it. It'll open up the browser for you. What's that?
Sorry. Love you, but kind of in a class. Yeah.
Okay, I just helped mute somebody.
Okay, I got it.
Got it? Okay, good.
Thank
So
you.
that'll share a little bit about, and what I would love to hear is any feedback from you all in the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, about how, if you decide to use it, what experience you got out of it. So any questions? Okay. All right.
What have you noticed, John, by using it?
I have just started using it. I created it for a friend, and I've just started, so I can't give any feedback just yet, because I've been doing another protocol. So it's a really good question. So I've been working with Nuno Nina, and so he has me working just 3 pink dot programs a week. That's it. He believes less is more. And so I do a program on Monday, I do a program on Wednesday, I do a program on Friday. So I haven't really opened up myself to go explore that yet, but I want to, and I'll probably sneak one in this weekend after I get done with my Friday one. Yes, tomorrow, Saturday or something, I'm going to begin just to go like, okay, how is it?
Okay.
Yep, thanks,
Great.
Darla.
Mhm.
But Darla, you could check with Joni. She's one of the ones that inspired me to do it. And I believe Joni's been doing it now. She's had it for maybe 2 weeks. And then I kind of just thought, what, I just want to share it with everybody. So.
Oh, I will. Thanks.
Yep. So I'm going to show one other thing that's been a question that's come up, and it's master key. So I want to get this on recording so we have it master key so we can do this as well. There's other places to do it too, but the Healy master key. So I'm gonna send away my pink dot and I'm gonna open up blue dot because that's where the master key comes in. But so I'm gonna share my screen again and we'll do a master key. So here we go, share my screen. And via AirPlay, share. Okay. Okay, so here we are. I'm on my iPad, and I'm going to go open up my pink or my blue dot. So I'm going to open up blue dot. I got my Healy turned on, and I'm going to connect. And I want to go through, and this is master key. So first of all, what is a master key? A master key is really simple. It's a key that connects your Healy and your customer information to the Healy cloud. So any information when you open up your, a residence or whatever, and you've got your clients listed in here, right? You've got all your clients listed in here and whatever, you can see all the user groups and stuff. All this stuff, if you've stored it in the cloud, there'll be a backup copy in the cloud of all your clients or all your plants or all your animals. Now, you go through, and the question came up to me today. Somebody goes, oh, I got a brand new, iPhone. What do I do? They're asking me for a master key. Okay, so a lot of us, when we first set up our Healys, we go through that master key sequence and we don't think too much about it. There's a way where you're supposed to save that so that you can use it for another device. So like I have my pink dot, I run it from both my iPhone and I run it from my iPad, and so everything syncs up between the two. So I have everybody in there if I choose to do it. So what if I, want to add another device? Well, I need an access to that key so it knows it's me. So when I open up a Healy application, it does it. So here's what this looks like. If I come into here, let's say you're going to go through and you've got a brand new iPhone or iPad and you don't know what you did with your master key. So you come over here and you click the little gear wheel down here, click the little gear wheel, and you come over here to, I think it's cloud settings. Let me just double check. Okay, yeah, I'm right. Okay, so you see where it comes down here? Backup master key. Okay, so you can make a backup master key with your good stuff right now. So I come over here and I go, okay, I want to make a backup master key. Boom. Below, to download your master key please save your master key in a secure place. If you lose your device, you lose things. So anyways, we're going to save master key. So it's going to go through and it's creating a new master key. So it's already created one. Now it's asking me and saying, hey, John, where do you want to put it? Do you want to airdrop it somewhere? Do you want to message it to yourself? Do you want to copy it? Do you want to save it to your files? Do you want to copy it to your documents? Do you want to save it to your Dropbox? Do you want to email it to yourself? So I'm not sure which place or how you like to organize your files, but I'll just do it tonight really simple. Let's just say, you go like, I don't know what to do with it, but you know what? I do know what an email is, so I'm going to email it to myself. Boom. I touch the email icon. Here it is. And I go, you know what? I'm going to email it to myself. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to put JOHNMYSER. Hold on, let's get it in there. JOHNMYSER at me.com. Okay, so now I've got my email. And by the way, there's my email address again. So when you send me your TAN. And then what I do in the subject field, I go save email. Healy. Oh, what did I do? I wasn't paying it. Save email. Healy master key. Right? So now I kind of know what the email is. You're not even going to know what this file is. It's like a page and a half of gobbledygook. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, well, I'll mail it to myself and then I'll open it up. But it's a page and a half of gobbledygook. And so then what you do is on that new device, you would, when you're installing your Blue Dot app on your new device, your iPhone, Android phone, pad, tablet, what have you, it's going to say, do you have a master key? And you go, oh yeah, I do. And then you're just going to add that master key. You'll just locate it to the thing. And when that Blue Dot app gets fired up on that new device, it will have your master key and it will just by default bring all your client data over. Okay?
How do you get the master key from the email to the new device?
Well, you'd have email on the new device, wouldn't you? So if you
Well,
have
I
email on the new device, you'd open it up and then,
all the emails.
yeah. So when you get to that stage, you're going to have a saved backup. There's actually another link. I'm not doing that tonight, but there's a link on a video on how to then add your master key to it. I just wanted to show you the first step so you save one. So let's just say when you get to a new device, Rebecca, if I haven't done it yet, we'll do it on another call. I just want to
Okay,
break it
thank
down
you.
into steps because it's a lot. But if you just have a backup, well, then you save all your client data. If you don't have a backup, you lost your device and you didn't have a backup, well, it's not the end of the world. You're just going to have to enter in everybody again. That's the worst thing that happens. It's not that bad. You go, you know what? Just set up my device brand new, erase the cloud, give me a new one. And that's what happens.
I didn't even know about this, and I've put in everybody manually on both my devices.
So then that means what you have, Lisa, is you've got two master keys, both accessing the cloud with two different keys.
Oh, okay.
So if you want on one of the devices and you want to have them synced, you would just go through and just say, okay, I'm going to create a master key and I'm going to, I'll delete my Blue Dot app on whatever device and then I'll start it all over again and add the master key from the other device and then everything will be synced.
Okay,
Right? That would be the step you'd take.
right, okay.
And, maybe we save it. We could do that, on a call. We could actually go through and do yours on a call, and that would be like good, we could do that. Because that would be, something I think that could share with the group, and then we can just share that video and go like, okay, this one is how to go through, and now, put in a master key in place, and we kind of do it together. So there's other videos out there with this. If you ever get in trouble and we haven't done something, go into YouTube and type Healy master key. And there's other
Okay.
people that have put YouTubes out there. But I don't mind, while we're here on our little call here and somebody says, hey, can we do this tonight? Yeah, we can do that. So that's enough technical stuff there on that part. I will stop. So I will go through one thing. So I'm going to open up my email. Okay, that's there. Let's go to here. Okay, here we go. So here's my Healy master key. It's in my email, right? So now I opened up my inbox and that's what it looks like. God bless somebody there. I missed who it was. But look at this is the encryption technology to keep us separate. You don't need to know this. Can you imagine typing this in? No, that would be a nightmare. That'd be a nightmare to try and remember. So what you do is it'll just ask for this file, and you see it's got this unique, it's not a PDF, it's a .json file. and it knows what to do when Healy uploads. It just, it knows what to do when it sees this file, and it's got your unique access to the cloud. So that's kind of how that works. And, I've got some people that I don't have saved to the cloud. That's why you see this little difference here on the outside here. That means, okay, I'm not sharing them with the cloud. I just kept them local. Sometimes you get people that are really worried about their data privacy. And so when you add somebody here, just pretend to do someone, let's just call it, Fred. Okay, and I'll say I'm done with Fred, right? It'll come over here, and here, I get this thing. This client has been saved. Should this client be synchronized to the cloud? This requires a declaration of consent from the client. So I always make everybody stand in attention and go Zig Heil to me. I'm joking. So this you just add, some people go like, if I sense they're data sensitive, I'll just go, no, I'm not going to put it on there. Or if I choose yes, because it's somebody I'm working with and they're, okay, because the information's really secure. But I'll just go, okay, I can hit yes, and now that information will be saved. And do I want to perform a new analysis? Well, we don't even know who Fred is, so I'm going to say no. But now if I get out of here and I look into my thing here and I look at Fred, there's Fred, and I can't remember what I do. Did I save him to the cloud or not? I can't remember what I did. I'm trying to remember what the icon stands
He's in the cloud. The cloud is over by his name.
Yeah, okay, so I saved him by the cloud. Thanks, Rebecca. And then you can see my friend Gus below that. I didn't save to the cloud. He's worried about data stuff, so I don't have him. Gus is just local on my device. But if I go to my phone, I don't have Gus over there because I only have him on my iPad. Unless I add him like you did, Lisa, when you add him to both.
Very good.
So, I am curious, now we can answer some questions, or if some people, I'd love to hear some stories too, of anybody with any, successes or anything, learning with their Healy along the way, what they've done, if anybody's got anything like that or questions.
I don't have anything new, but my next blood work is tomorrow.
Okay. We're looking forward to that report.
Yep, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Well, any questions? Or if there's no questions, we probably could wrap it up early if no one has anything here tonight. I don't know.
I have a client that's got a whole bunch of really cool stories, but I'm gonna save them, I think, for her to come on the
Okay.
next week, hopefully,
Okay.
and share. She'll do it much better than I do, but she is just so incredibly excited. It's so fun to hear all her different stories, from parents to children stories. So it's kind of cool.
Wow. Okay. Great. Love that. Love that. And then we get to learn like what she's doing and how she did it.
Yeah, because one had to do with blood pressure, one was with a little child and kind of having breakdowns. So it's some really, really neat things. I know we've talked about the burn one, but I smashed my finger, and I happen to have my Healy with, and as we know, the sooner you can get on things, obviously, the quicker and better when it comes to trauma. And I used the pads. I'd smashed this finger really bad. So I had a pad on the bottom side, and then I put another pad right on the top of the top side of the bottom end of the finger, because it was right in that cuticle kind of
Yep.
area. And I ran the pain program, pain acute, I think it was, right on the pink. And I ran it for the 30 minutes and then 30 minutes. And I did it the next day one other time, but I couldn't believe even by the next day. And immediately how much it gave some relief of the pain. I didn't lose the fingernail. And I should have, I mean, in any other way, that would have been black and that fingernail would have been dead. And so it was so fun because it's like, I'm at that space now where I think of the Healy right away. You know, sometimes when you first have these new tools, doesn't always register. You're not in the habit of going to them and using them on a regular basis. And
Right.
so, that was a really big aha for me.
Wow, that's great.
Tammy, what did you recommend for that woman's blood pressure?
I have to remember what they specifically did, but I think she did more of the stress and mental balance things.
John, is there anything you recommend for blood pressure? Thank you, Tammy.
Well, we do have one other story, John, of someone that just ran the coherence program. That's it, the coherence program every day for, I think it was 10 days or something. And progressively her blood pressure went down. So even, I don't know, every situation's a little different depending on the cause of why that blood pressure is increased. But if it's especially like, I think this gal's wasn't on a regular basis high, it would just, in certain situations, it would get high. And
Right.
that's, usually a little bit more of an indicator of a stress or something like that causing it. So in her particular situation, hers was more of the mental and stress type things. So jobs, mental balance, those types of things, areas.
Thank you.
Otherwise coherence, and I just stress coherence at least, periodically, especially if you're doing a lot of frequencies. That just brings everything singing together.
Thank you very much.
Mhm.
Wow, that's great. Thanks, Tammy.
I haven't used the pink dot too much. I mean, a couple times I've hooked up the straps to my wrist and then I've had the pain go, but I just opened it up and I'm like looking, okay, here's the gold cycle. Well, how do I make it run? Because it's not running.
Say that again. I was doing one other thing there. I'm sorry, Lisa. Go ahead.
Oh, I've successfully had the pain one run from the pink dot. And now I have my iPad here and I just opened it to gold and I thought, okay, I could try that out with the coil,
Yep.
but nothing, it's not counting down or doing anything. How do you make it like run?
Okay, I think maybe I understand the question. So you were in the blue dot and now you're in the pink dot?
Yeah. Oh, do I have to close the blue dot?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's okay.
Because what happens, good question, and this happens, is your device is connected to your Healy is connected to your phone or your iPad via a Bluetooth connection. So if the Bluetooth connection is being held by pink dot, then blue dot can't access it.
And vice
Okay.
versa. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Some little tricks, and I think just since you maybe haven't used the pink a lot, you want to hydrate and you want to make sure you're hydrated. before you do the pink app. We should always be doing that, but if you know you've been short, take a good drink before you start. And then when
Am I
the,
wearing this correctly? You wear this thing facing out?
yep, do you have the cords hooked to it though, or do
No,
you
it's
have
just the coil. I have the coil
the
on.
coil on? Okay, yeah. Okay, so then this wouldn't apply in this particular situation, but if you're using the bracelets, you want to keep raising the percentage until there's a white behind that red dot that you're seeing. Do you see that?
Oh.
Even with the coil, you might want to just keep upping the percentage until you get white behind there instead of black.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then if when you have the straps, you're almost 100% and it's still not turning white. If you take a little water, dip your finger in a little water and just put it under this bracelet right where that thing is, and then push down, it should give enough of a hydration because it needs the water molecules to move the frequencies through the body. And so if the skin even and those cells are short on water, it's harder for those frequencies to get distributed throughout the body. And
Oh, okay.
so,
Yeah, no one told me about raising the percentage till you see it go white.
okay.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy, why, if you raise the percentage, does it change to white?
It's just getting your body's receiving those frequencies. And so, John, am I answering that clearly?
Here, I'll help you a little bit. You're basically right. What it does, Rebecca, is the first part when you do a attached treatment, not a coil treatment, you create an electrical connection. So when it's black, it's saying I don't have an electrical connection from positive to negative. So, like what Tammy said, well, you want to check, are my connections tight? Yeah, my connections are good. Are my bracelets secure? Yep. Okay, I'm at 15%, and I've got water underneath, my bracelets. So maybe, and I'm and I dial up the intensity till I get a white line going from black to white, because that basically means now it's got the electrical flow is going through your body.
So it
And then if
knows
the
how much electrical current my body needs.
Well, you can go all the way up to 100%, but then what I believe you do is just dial it down to where you're just above where it goes black, because you don't need, by having more electrical current going to you, it's not really necessary. It's not,
Okay.
because now think of a telegraph wire when they go that, right? So they have the electrical pulse and that signal is being sent across, right? So when you actually, if you don't have a telegraph wire, which means you got a black line, the frequencies that you want coming into you aren't going to happen.
We're getting there.
Once you've got the line going through, now so you're getting two benefits when you do an actual connected treatment. You're getting the microcurrents, which they know increases your cellular energy, your ATP production up to 500%. So at a minimum, you should do 2 to 3 hooked up treatments a week. But like what Lisa's doing now, she's just working on the coil. She just wants the frequencies, and they're pulsing that into her body, into that field. So she's getting the frequencies that way, but she's not getting the microcurrent benefit.
All right. I got it.
That's the difference over here as we begin to learn how to treat ourselves electrically.
Right. Thank you.
Yep. So thanks, Tammy. Does that make sense? You got that?
Yep,
Yep.
I got that.
Yep. Because that's confusing. It took me a while to figure that one out too. It's like, what's the difference between these two? What is it? And Rebecca, my mom can testify to this. She had one of her friends over here once. I was hooking her up to the Healy. We had her snug on the wristbands. Everything was connected into the Healy. was all secure, even had water under the wristbands, and I had it at 100%, and it was black. And I went to her and I said, Nora, have you had water? Oh, yeah, I had water. Oh, okay. You know, I said, do me a favor. I gave her a glass and I said, can you drink this? I think I put some electrolytes in it too. And, you know, she slammed down 2 glasses of water within, you know, and she really did. She just chugged them down. I was like, wow, I'm kind of amazed. She must have been a hell of a beer drinker in her younger days. But it immediately went from black to white.
Wow.
So think of a car battery. You can't charge a car battery if there's no water in it.
Right.
So
Good
we need
point.
water, and that's where the frequencies stick to.
Thank you.
Yep. Well, I've got an idea, and maybe before we sign off, unless somebody's got a question, I'm looking at my email, and I've got a couple people that have sent me their TAN numbers. So I've set it up where I'll show you, you know, so I've gotten an email. So you know what it looks like when you see that TAN number, right? Right, when it looks like that. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to go to my time waiver. I'll give you guys a little picture of what that machine looks like. And I'll add this over here. So I see Tammy sent me a couple because I know she's got a couple Healey's, and Michelle sent me one. And so I'll do them right now and show you what it looks like when I'm working on my end as a time waiver therapist to do it. So let me see here. I'm going to share my screen on my PC, and let's see where I go. Okay. So can you guys see this? Yep, I know you can. I can see it on my computer here too. So this is Time Waiver. This is a pretty cool machine. So I have clients and, you know, Time Waiver database here as, you know, they have all these frequencies. I mean, they've got a ton. You can see there's 165,000 that I have access to, and I've got all these frequencies that deal with these kind of conditions: acne, adenoids, AIDS, you know, special frequencies that they've figured out that you can work with. Okay. So I just show you, it's just kind of amazing, isn't it? When you see this database of all these different frequencies that you can go through and create a custom Healy program. And then if it's not here, I can even go out to it and make some other ones, right? So I just kind of wanted to give you a quick sense of what that looks like. Flus, I can create special ones for flus and Lyme's disease. Somebody here had a Hulda Clark zapper, and they wanted to know, you know, hey, can you send me the Hulda Clark frequencies? And I go, yeah, I think I've got those here. And so I sent them, I created a Hulda Clark zapper program for their Healy. So anyway, so here's what we do. So all of a sudden now I got an email, okay, and I'm going to do this with Tammy here first. And it says therapist TAN. So I'm going to type in this number I just got. Okay, so you see I typed in the number that you guys give me. I then come over here and I'm going to click OK. This is what I do on my end. And I've already created a program. I didn't go into, maybe one time I'll show you guys how I create programs, because that's kind of cool too. But invalid thing, so requested. So Tammy, I don't know, on this one here, did you then say OK?
Yeah, I said release her to open it up.
Okay, so let me see. Maybe, oh, I see what I did. I have caps on, and it put a capital F instead of a small f. Okay, so let me go try it again.
Okay.
You got to do it just right.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go through and I'm going to type the whole thing in again because maybe I did it wrong. So 2F4 748 493. That's a good sign. Ah, okay. You know, Tammy, on that one there, open and redo it. I'll go to the other one right now and I'll try it
Okay.
again. Okay.
Okay,
Is
I'm
it
running a pink program right now, so I'll
on
do
that
it.
one? Because
Yeah, on this, the one I got it off of, yeah.
oh, okay. Well, I'll let you run that on. I'll try a different one
Okay, yeah.
just so everybody can see it work. And if this one, if I goofed up, we'll check that out. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just see. I'm gonna go pop over and I'll try Michelle's here for a second because I know I should maybe I don't have an internet. No, I've got an internet connection. So let's just go here. 6, 4, 3, 8, 7, 4, 6, 6, 5. Okay, so here's Michelle's. Here's her tan. Okay, she got it. Okay, so here it is. So I now open this up. See the little plus sign here? So I'll open this up. And these are her 12 slots. They're all empty. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to touch the slot number 1. And I want to transfer a program. Okay, so now it's going to come into me. I've got programs in here where I've made some. So I'm going to come in here and I made that I'm storing it over here. And I got Solfeggio 9. Okay, so that's the program. And I clicked OK. And Michelle, if you're here in a second, you should be able to go to your cloud and do an update and get that program right now. So for grins and giggles, let's try it. I wonder how real-time fast it is. I've never done it this way before. So I've successfully transferred it, and this is what it's going to look like when she runs it. 1 for slot number 1, 9, that was the best way I could name the program. Now, because I did it with my name over here, she's not like a client in my database. It just did JM. And then here's the date I transferred it to her on. Kind of stupid what they're doing now, so you got to just know it yourself. I don't really like it, but that's all we have. But over here, you're going to know that that's the Solfeggio frequencies. Maybe I create a client called Solfeggio and have an SO instead of JM. The JM just stands for my name. So, okay, so I see Tammy has sent me another tan. So I'm going to go through and do it here.
Now I didn't, but Tammy Wilcox maybe? Or was it me?
I got a Tammy 2529. Part
Okay,
of
that's
Tammy's
not
group.
me. That
Okay.
must be the other
That's
Tammy.
me. That's Tammy
Yep.
Wilcox. Yep.
Oh, Tammy
Okay.
Wilcox. Okay, Tammy. Okay,
Yep.
got it. I'm getting
And John,
confused.
I wonder, this might be a learning thing for you, but I wonder if when that, like I'm running the pink program on mine now, if because I'm running a program, you can't access that number.
I don't know.
But I'm wondering if that's it, because I looked and I sent you the screenshot, so I couldn't have been an error
Yeah,
on
no. And so here
our
Tammy's
part.
resent me hers again, and we've got a glitch. So Tammy Wilcox, can you reopen up yours and try it again?
Yes.
And you might get a different number, and then just read it to me and I'll type it in since we're here live.
Okay, John, mine was successfully completed.
All
Oh,
right.
okay, good, Michelle. So you got it.
So I'm gonna check right now.
So go to your expert programs.
Expert programs, okay. Oh, yep, it's there.
Yay, free program. There you go. Have fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm waiting on Tammy Wilcox. She's going to give me that new number and I'll type it in. But now you kind of see when it goes through there how that kind of works. And so I'm going to erase that email because I don't want that one anymore. Michelle, I've taken care of. Need my master key.
Say,
John?
John,
Yep. Hello?
John,
Yeah, Mom.
earlier Tammy was mentioning to somebody about when you use the black wristbands, and she said if you weren't getting to white, to maybe dip your finger and get it wet. Why don't you tell them I took those round cotton pads that you can buy in a tube and I cut it in 4 pieces, and that little piece fits right under the lock button on your black wristbands, and you wet it a little bit before you put it on, and then I've never had any trouble.
Show Mom, in your screen there, like we can see your face. Just, I know you got your Healy next to you. Put it in front of the camera and you can show everybody what you got, what you did.
Oh, I don't know if I've got it right here. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Just show us. Just show us in the camera. Okay, you're
Is
not in
it
the
in the
camera.
camera now?
Keep look at yourself in the camera. Nope, it's not there.
You've taken my picture away.
Okay, let's see here. So put it where, do you know where your camera is on your iPad?
Probably not.
It's in the middle. Put it by your nose. There you go. There are your little pads. So the little cotton pads, I guess, what are they? Your makeup pads, right?
Yeah, that little, they come in a tube of little round things.
Okay. So
And if you cut one in 4 pieces, you're gonna get 4 pieces like this.
so just
put
pull
it by
one
your
out.
nose.
Got it?
There you go.
There you go.
Sorry, I started this.
No, that's
No,
good.
it's nice size, and you just wet it and then put it under that wrist thing, and it just keeps it damp. And believe me, we've probably all got a tube of these white things.
Except me.
What a
Yes,
good
I made
idea.
you a
Thank
bag.
you.
So John, whenever you're ready, I do have that number.
Oh, do you? Okay, hold on. I just got a number, and I'm seeing if this one loads, and then I'll grab yours. Thanks. Okay, so I got one here. This one actually is here is from my mom.
She already has them,
Yeah,
doesn't she?
I had done some for her. That's right. So
Mhm.
that's when I could actually name them the frequency.
Yeah.
Right. So it's kind of, you see how nice it is when you can do it back then? And she's all loaded up. Actually, yeah. So I'm going to say, okay, so I am ready. Hold on, Tammy. Let me get this over here. Okay. I'm ready for you, Tammy. Wilcox.
2 lowercase f 4 748 493.
Let's see if it goes this time. Perfect. So maybe, because that looks like that was the same number, Tammy.
Okay.
All I could guess is we had a glitch, and sometimes the glitch is that the it's either with the cloud or the individual forgets to click the OK part to actually open it up. So
Okay.
anyways, but we've got it. So now we're going to go through here. We got Solfeggio 9. See, you know, I have a nice naming for it there. But anyways, they're going to convert it over here. We got you in slot number 1. And now you'll be able to do an update and get your free program.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You'll love them.
So anybody else that's on the call tonight, send me an email and, or do it right now. I can take a moment and do it. Otherwise, we can just end the call. But now you get an idea of how it works, how easy it is to do that. And, while I'm here, I think somebody else just, this is, we'll save that for another call. But, okay, so I got somebody else's. Gail just sent me one. So, okay, Gail, so we got 4F4 D 69503. Come over here, click. Okay, did you click Gail okay? After you gave me the number?
John, yeah, I did. And then now my computer or iPad just shut down, so I'm restarting it. So give me a minute if you can.
Okay, yeah, sure, we can do that.
Say, John, I thought of one other story that might be helpful for people.
Okay, go ahead, Tammy.
I had a friend that was really having a lot of difficulty sleeping and had kind of run some of the traditional programs. And it ended up, she ran the a scan on the protection program, and then she ran the sleep protection program under protection and made all the world a difference for her sleep. Now, there's other things to look at then there just to see if there's if you're on a regular basis, when you scan it, the protection things are coming up, you do have an environmental problem. And then there's things you can do, but I think she was not actually, she was away from home for an extended period of time, and it was more that location, but that really helped her a lot. So running the blue and just the protection on the top 5 that came up, but one of those included sleep.
So
and you don't always think of that. You don't always think of sleep under the protection part.
No, I didn't. I was just going over there to take a peek at that.
I have a question.
Sure.
So Nuno Nina, I saw on his Facebook page that he has a webinar coming up, like a paid training for the Healy. Would you recommend this?
Yes. Yeah, he's really good. I mean, he's right over here. So I'll just show you, he really understands frequencies, and I try and share, if you want to go bypass me, which, I recommend. I've been working with him as a client of his. I signed up as a patient, and they operate my time waiver machine here, and they can analyze me and do that. But our Healy programs and a lot of the databases come from Nuno Nina. So when I'm over here and I go into these databases here, these are his databases that he's figured out. Come on, why isn't my thing moving? So I'm trying to just show this here. So if I get up to the top.
Dawn, you just need this number, right? You don't need the whole picture.
No, I just need the number. So give me a second, because I'll switch over so I can copy it down, Rebecca. So this is, see what it says here? Frequencies, NN, Nuno Nina. So he's very intuitive. He just, he can look at you and know what you need from frequencies. It's kind of bizarre. And so he has kind of channeled these frequencies for these kind of conditions. And these frequencies are the basis of Healy. And for sure, our gold programs, where Nuno Nina created the programs for the gold, those are his programs. And he's been working on frequencies for 20 years. and he's got like 4 clinics over in Portugal, and you know, tens of thousands of people have gone through with it. So Healy is like the child of Time Waver, but Time Waver created a relationship with this frequency guru, Nuno Nina. And so I think it's valuable to know, you know, because you got a very powerful tool in your hands, somebody who's been working with frequencies, to try and get a sense of what's he talking about. I'll warn you this much, his English could be better, but he's got somebody that works with him that kind of helps out along the way, Rita. But he's got really good energy. So yeah, I'd recommend it. Okay, so now I'm going to go to Healy program because Rebecca's ready, and then we'll get the next one. So I'm ready, Rebecca.
It's coming. Okay, I just sent it.
Oh, you sent it to me. Okay, so you sent it on email. Okay,
Want me
so
to just tell you the number?
that's okay. I just got it. I got the email, so I'll just go through. So I got 4B 5 1 4 7 7 9 4. So after you saw that number, then you clicked OK, right?
4B 147794.
Okay. Did you click OK once you did that?
I did click OK now.
Oh, okay. That's why it didn't open up. So click OK. So we know, so that's a good thing. You know, it won't open up if it hasn't been opened. She just told us she opened it up, and now there it is. Right? So that's why I get something when it says invalid. So you can see this. Rebecca, you know, got a program for me a while ago. So that slot's already filled.
That's the one you gave me.
Yep. So now I'm going to go to this one here, Rebecca. I'm going to put it over here in this guy. So it'll be in,
Where are you gonna
I'll
put?
put it over here. I'll put it in this slot way over here. Give you a little bit so
Okay.
you know that this is a jet, because that other one, there's custom program just for you.
And it's worth price when you use it. I mean, I looked at the place to use it, didn't care what the bills were, but to be paying those huge bills and then never getting to use it.
Okay, so you can download it, Rebecca. Yours is there. And now I see Gail has given me a number. So I'll do Gail's right now. And then I think we're probably done for today, or at least everybody who's given me one. I think I've already given Hun this program.
I saw your
John, how do I know it came?
Okay, go into that thing and check on your updates. So hit that gear wheel, go under settings,
Wheel, that's right.
and then under settings, look for go get updates.
and we had really nice weather in November.
Okay, here's Gail.
They're gonna be awful. I don't have to buy a house if I don't. So, you know, I'm not, and like I always say, they're friends. I love to read, so I have a lot of books to.
Okay, it should be coming over there for Gail. Gail got hers. Gail, you can go download yours now from the cloud. And Marshall, I'll get you right now. 4 8 5 9 6 F 565. It's kind of fun to be Santa Claus. Don't even have to go down a chimney, huh? I just go use a Zoom call, the internet. Much easier, no reindeers.
This is a super gift, John. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is huge. So Thank you for your generosity.
Yeah, you bet. You're welcome. Hold on, let's go here. And this kind of explains it, so it kind of got them all through to everybody. Marcia, yours is coming across the wire right now. Should be there. You can just actually watch it here real time. There it is. You can download it. You know, and you can let your people know too. You know, they get the, you know, nice little, I'll share this with them as well. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to pause this or get the screen sharing off. Stop sharing. Okay, so I've gone over. Any other questions? Okay. Well, I'll try and get this uploaded right away. So in case, you know, people want to know it. Good questions. Glad we were able to help you
Hey,
up there,
Dawn,
Lisa.
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Took me
Okay.
a little while, but it's here.
Yeah, okay, good. Good. Enjoy. Have fun. All right,
Thank
we'll
you.
see everybody maybe next week if you come.
All
Take
right,
care.
thank you. God bless you all.
Bye.
Yep.
Thank you.
Happy New
Thanks for
Year.
your help, Tammy.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye-bye. See you, hon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.